You may have heard that SonicAire offers a compliance guarantee and thought to yourself, can you really guarantee compliance in my facility? In this episode of You Ask, We Answer, we'll explain exactly what our compliance guarantee covers and how it gives you confidence that your facility stays compliant. I'm Jordan with SonicAire, and today we're talking about compliance and how you can feel confident in your SonicAire fan system investment. So let's break it down. If you're responsible for combustible dust compliance in your facility, you already know the pressure that comes with it. You're balancing production goals, employee safety, maintenance schedules, OSHA and NFPA standards, and rising cleaning costs, all while combustible dust keeps accumulating in overhead spaces that are difficult, dangerous, and expensive to clean. And for many facilities, the cycle never really stops. Dust builds up, you schedule another cleaning. Production slows down, crews come in, money gets spent, and a few months later, guess what? The dust is back. And that's the real problem. Most facilities are relying on reactive cleaning methods. Dust collectors help, but they don't capture everything. Manual cleaning crews remove buildup, but only after the dust is already accumulated. And every shutdown cleaning creates more cost, more labor, more disruption, and more risk. So the question then becomes, how do you stop overhead dust accumulation before it starts? Because true compliance isn't about cleaning dust after the fact, it's about preventing dangerous accumulation in the first place. That's exactly why facilities around the world use SonicAire. For more than 20 years, we've helped manufacturers proactively control combustible dust in overhead and hard-to-reach areas, instead of waiting for dust to accumulate. Using our BarrierAire technology, high-velocity airflow disrupts the thermal currents that carry fugitive dust upward into rafters, beams, cable trays, and overhead structures. Instead of collecting overhead, the dust stays at floor level where it can be safely managed through normal housekeeping procedures. Here's how the process works. First, we discover where dust is accumulating and what's driving the problem. Then our engineering team designs a custom solution built specifically for your facility, processes, and dust challenges. Next, we deliver and install a system that continuously controls overhead dust while your production continues running. And finally, we defend your long-term compliance with ongoing technical support, service, and preventive maintenance options to help keep your system performing at its best. No constant shutdown cleanings, no recurring overhead labor, no uncertainty about compliance. And this is where SonicAire becomes truly different from everyone else in the industry, because we don't just say our systems work. We stand behind them with the SonicAire Compliance Guarantee. As long as SonicAire fans are installed, operated, and maintained according to our engineered system recommendations, including proper fan placement, coverage zones, and commissioning, the designated protected area will remain free from combustible dust accumulation, otherwise requiring overhead housekeeping. That's why many facilities choose SonicAire installation and startup support to help ensure the system performs exactly as engineered from day one. Of course, facilities are still responsible for maintaining safe and compliant conditions in the areas outside of the engineered coverage zone. However, if your facility receives a citation for non-compliant dust accumulation levels within the intended fan coverage zone, we'll refund the cost of the fans or reimburse the cost of the imposed fine. It's that simple. When facilities move from reactive cleaning to proactive dust control, everything changes. Safer work environments, cleaner overheads, less downtime, lower labor cost, better production efficiency, and greater confidence during inspections and audits. If your facility is still relying on shutdown cleanings, manual overhead vacuuming, or hoping your dust collector catches everything, there's a better way. Visit SonicAire.com to request a free engineering analysis and see how SonicAire can help you eliminate overhead combustible dust accumulation in your facility. Because when you choose SonicAire, dust is done. Guaranteed.